أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Amma ba'd. So welcome to another video. The title of this video is Why Atheists Do Not Believe in Theory of Evolution. I have one very simple question and a very simple argument and a very simple proof to argue and prove that atheists actually do not believe in theory of evolution. So basically, what a theory of evolution means today, if you look at Wikipedia and you find, you search theory of evolution, it talks about two concepts. It's natural selection and sexual selection. So basically the idea that the fundament of theory of evolution is that humanity comes from monkeys or apes. It's not a fundament anymore, but it does say so. It does say that, for mankind to be around on earth, it has to have evolved from another species. Generally they accept apes as being the grandparents of mankind. So okay, let's say that apes are grandparents of mankind. And you are welcome to educate me about theory of evolution. Maybe I don't understand the theory of evolution, but I have done some courses in college about theory of evolution, and this is what they teach: natural selection and sexual selection, and how animals evolve to better species. So why do atheists not believe in theory of evolution? I'm going to explain this in a couple of very simple pictures. When I went to my home country, this guy came up to me and said, "Are you this and this guy?" I said, "Yes, I am that guy." He said, "Well, would you like to meet some relatives of you?" I said, "Relatives of me? Of course I would like to meet some relatives of me." So he said, "Well, come with me. Tomorrow we'll go to these relatives of yours." And I went and bought something nice for them. I bought them a present so that they would we would start to like each other. So we went to these relatives of mine, and they said, well, basically, from a distant past, some grandparent, he had some offspring, and basically these guys that I was meeting were my cousins from a long time ago, from a line which ends up being my family. So I went there and I kissed them and I said, "Hello, how are you?" And we were nice to each other and we treated each other very good. And we exchanged gifts, and when we parted, we had a little pain in our hearts because we were parting, and I didn't want to leave any relatives. This is how normal people, how the same non-psychotical people react to if they see family. Now let's look at how you treat your cousins. These are your cousins. If you believe that these are your cousins, then look at how you are treating them. You have put them away behind ropes and bars, and look at them. They are bored. You put them in like cages. Look at this guy. He's gesturing with his hand. He's saying, "Yo, what's up with you, man? Why did you put me in this prison, man? I thought we were family. I thought you were my relative. Where's my present? Why are you not kissing me? Why are you not hugging me? Where's my donut, man? Give me my donut. I want some You put me in this cage with some dead trees, and I've got a green net, and that I'm bored here, man. I thought we were family." Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Would you put your grandparent in prison like this? If you were to find out that this guy, he is a distant cousin from like 200 years ago, there was a father and a mother, and the two lines, you and this guy, ended up in this time in 2016. Would you put him in prison like this? No, but you are putting this guy in prison. Look at this sweet, innocent guy, man. He's asking for your attention. Go visit your cousin, man. Does this shock you, O atheist? That you are being so inhumane to your cousin? You are putting them there. So basically it means that you are very inhumane, because you are putting your family inside the prison just for them being a monkey. So next to being evil, you are also being like racist, because you are putting your cousin in prison. But you don't believe this, that this is your cousin. Because if you really thought that this was your cousin, you would do this. You'd go to your cousin, and in this case, it's just a photo of some man kissing the hand of his mother. But if you would find out that this was your family, you would kiss his hand. In my culture, it's known to kiss the hand of elder people. But you don't do this. You place them behind bars. And this guy, look at this guy, man. He's so innocent. He's saying to you, what's up with you, man? This is to prove to you, atheist, that you don't believe in your own theory. I know this comes to you as a shock, because normal people don't put their family away if they are innocent behind bars. And this is why atheists do not believe in the theory of evolution. وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.